of Palermo, which is called Liberty Avenue. So we're going to an entrance to such a lovely park, which is called the English Park. It's called the English Park, not because the vegetation, because of course the vegetation, as you can tell, as you can realize, is a very Mediterranean of Marsala wine. They made a fortune, and that's the reason why they influenced the local culture. Is the name even the theater on your left hand side? The true name of the theater is Giuseppe Garibaldi Theater, dedicated to Giuseppe Garibaldi, but the theater was built in 18. It was built according to the neoclassical style. The artist, in fact, whose name was Giambattista Basile, started according to the style of the century, which was the neoclassical one. The stage inside is the second largest stage of Europe after the one of Paris. The Opera House of Palermo is spring and summer, fall and winter. We are in the heart of the Baroque quarter. And when the artist finished to do the fountain, the family was not happy about it, because if you look carefully, it's not really the best Renaissance style. And so to Royal Palace, which means was the private palace of the first Norman king, whose name was Roger II. And since then, this palace has turned to be the seat of the power. Even nowadays, in fact, the palace on your right-hand side is the seat of Sicilian. Down right here on your right hand side, and they found the small village that they call Al-Aziz, which means the flower, the beautiful. The name was turned into Panormos by Greeks because the sea water in the 8th century BC arrived right here. So just after, during the centuries, the sea traced back. You see at the bottom of the street is the seaside, and the city expanded. And now we're going to see on your right-hand side the amazing and fabulous Palermo Cathedral, which is 54, but is keeping it in part during the century. So the portico was built in but the true name is a rationalism style. All right. This church was built by William II's will. So his lips, his eyes, his wrinkles, he's got the wrinkles too. Aha, we're very happy. He's got the wrinkles. So it's very with all the battles, the struggles, all the fighting, and then we have to do the island before. Okay. We're going to be the king of the kingdom and the king of the church.
devo ci stava bene. Era. Ecco. E da guardavo che lascio più mai.
Sicilian city and the fifth of Italy. The main of Italy is Rome, and then we got Milan, Naples, Turin.
Why it's so hazy though? I wonder if it's still the sand.
So she come back, you know, same thing. She went to Halifax, she got on a boat back to Italy, and then when she came, you know,
And so maybe they come back just to plan their summer holidays, vacation in this lovely town. There is
going to see. We're going to repeat the meeting time, but I give you now the meeting time, which is going to be 2:20. So after, if you come along with us to see the cathedral and then the worship.
Dove l'ha città?
And once you get to the top, there are even ruins of a temple. On the right hand side, you see this is the modern side, the modern part of Cefalo. It's getting bigger and bigger. While on the left-hand side is the statue representing the first Italian king, Vittorio Emanuele. And so from here, we're going to take...
Miss something, but you will sleep a little bit longer because you will need to get your bags out by 8:45, and departure will be 10:20. So with the ones off by wonderful Mondello beach, which is Palermo beach on the west side. the oxygen of the city. And it's huge, you know, it goes back, but people prefer to run along the road here.
This is the market.
Little place. And here is the restaurant where we're going to have dinner. Trattoria El Delfino, andiamo a mangiare, sì.
As I corrected Giuseppe, we generally say Rosalia. That's the real local accent. He went all the way up. He was quite fat, so he was actually panting all the way up with his the candle burning in his hands, and he was the town, the peripheral areas of the town. The pale green, deep orange or purple, and here are generally ripe from beautifully planted. Unfortunately, because of its strategic location, the hotel was to be given should identify the soccer stadium, Palermo Soccer Stadium down below. That's the area where we have all the most important sport facilities in town. Can you see it? The soccer stadium on the right. It's oval and obviously green. Yeah, by the look. And tomorrow we are gonna have one of the last matches of this. Very hardly we divorce. We can split, but divorce is something different, which will prevent us from going to churches, having Holy Communion, where the saints' relics are kept. They leave them there for the whole year, up to the following year festival.
Unbelievable.
does happen, they don't take it away.
With flags on the balcony is this how do you say, the flat, the apartment of the president of Italy. I don't know if you know that the president of the Italian state comes from Palermo, comes from Sicily, and there's where he has his regular flat, his regular apartment, where he comes down to Palermo generally on weekends. There's where he lives. So he too is living on the most beautiful and exclusive area in town. It's not by chance, of course. Here on the right, another lovely building. This one used to be a private house, which means that one young Sicilian out of two is bound never to have a job, a regular job at least on the island, and that's the reason why the public great, magnificent and superlative.
Here people are so lazy that they go shopping on to the market and they don't get off and they can.
Il tapo, belle fragole, faccio dopo il tapo.
And barbecuing anything. So you today had the chance to see even more food than it's usual. And all the artichokes, eggplants, lamb chops, and
Please pass. Hundreds of umbrellas.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. This is the bay of Mondello. Ooh, the sea is quite moving. Okay. So 4 days ago it was 30 degrees here and everybody was swimming. Quite high because it's a touristic destination. So we're going to Okay, here on the right is the international airport of Palermo, dedicated to Mr. Falcone and Mr. Borsellino, who were two Italian judges that worked here in the program. Here on the right is the little town of Terracini. Around 11,000 people live here in Terracini. Main activities are so this route is, I think, is any photographer or any person who likes photography paradise. In the middle. With zucchini, eggplant, and tomato. This will be, I think, the same for everybody. And then the main meat and the main dish for fish will be swordfish and king prawns with boiled potato and salad.
Whoa. Wow. Oh, wow. The weight on it. Incredible.
Branches. They were put in water. I don't remember the whole procedure. My grandma explained it to me a bit, but we'll start from now to see, yes, olive orchards, but we'll start to see orange orchards because we're approaching a city called Ribera, which is famous in Sicily, like the city of the orange. I think Santa Rosalia avoid lots of them because the way people drive around here, you were expecting more. They have a farm or they work in somebody else's farm. That's the main activity in the whole area here. A couple of centuries before Christ, and was a very important harbor for the other city which is next to it, which is Agrigento.
And there is also a small village today called San Leone, is the beach district of Agrigento, but just there was the mouth of the river Agragas, including the big commercial port. On the mouth of the river there was a big port called Emporium.
Coffee, eh?
Make a barbecue. So maybe the thing different is the huge lasagna. Okay, look on the right, beautiful countryside. Look on the left, centro commerciale, commercial center, mall. In the middle of nowhere. I'm sure they do this. And there is a university called Core with languages, Italian literature, law, just a few faculties. Look left, or the very end corner of the rock, you will see, which is the oldest part of the city. You will see. Catania, as I said, the second largest city, the largest city this side of the island on the eastern part. With the population. The kind of foggy on the other side, the mountains of Calabria. You don't really see it, but you kind of see it.
Fai un sorriso. Fai un sorriso.
Io aspetta. Are you ready?
I don't know, I'm not yet.
3. Mamma. Salario. Di mangiare ultime.
Kijken hier nou tegenaan. Dit is een openbare plek.
Je kunt gaan met de Vondelboer. Zeg maar, het is een mooi zwembad.
No, che non ci andiamo, non ci andiamo.
Why, I bet you.
There's a dock. Go guidare, ma stare sicuro, cioè.
You know where I went?
Durante il giorno
essere quella della Madonna.
It's like I got a piano.
Una solida calma e serietà si prepara all'ultimo appuntamento, l'onorata società.